อ Hi, friends. A most pleasant good afternoon to you. Welcome inside Gold Arena, home of the first half of our Delaware Hockey Network doubleheader today, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The Delaware Blue Hens 12-5-2 after a 4-1 win against Rowan last night at Hollydale Ice Arena. Host the West Virginia Mountaineers in the second of a three-game weekend series to close out pre-playoff action. We won't say just regular season action, as the Blue Hens will take on Boston University in a pair of games at the beginning of March, following next weekend's DVCHC conference playoffs. Glad to have all of you along with us here on the Delaware Hockey Network. James Witherite joining you from between the benches on this Saturday afternoon. Our videographer Ellie Bates on the stand side here at Gold Arena as the Blue Hens prep for the second of three games this weekend. We will see this afternoon Kaylee McFadden get the call in net. 2-0 on the year with a 2.2 goals against average and a save percentage of .895. Maddie Boyle getting the afternoon off today. Top goaltender for the Blue Hens with a 7-3-2 record and a .192 goals against average. Worth noting, Jess Pitnello out of action this weekend. She is out due to a concussion. Sam Schultz and Liana Patrick, perennial contributors to the Hens through the course of the season, accounting for 3 of Delaware's 4 goals against Rowan yesterday. Julia Janowski, the other one to find the back of the Rowan net. Janowski and Patrick will be at the wings of Carly Marzano to get things started this afternoon, with Mia Bonfilio and Ella Herzog handling starting defensive duties. For the 9-9 West Virginia Mountaineers, The big name to look at, Riley Mazur, 17 goals and 11 assists in 13 games played. She's in 2-point-a-game territory. McKenna Kelly, a big contributor as well, 16 goals and 9 helpers on the season. Between the pipes, we'll see Sophia Kranis this afternoon. 5 games played, 2 and 3 her record, with a 6.6 goals against average and a save percentage of .814. She'll be backed up by Willow Herman, who's 7 and 6 for the Mountaineers this year, a .368 goals against average and a save percentage of .890 on the year. We're going to take a timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. When we come back, it'll be time for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. This is the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Welcome back inside the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome back inside Gold Arena. Just about go time for this Saturday matinee between the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Delaware Blue Hens. We're going to head inside the glass right now for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, good afternoon, and welcome to Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This afternoon we present an ACHA Women's Division II regular season game between the visiting West Virginia Mountaineers and your Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet today's starting lineups. For the visiting West Virginia Mountaineers, starting in goal, number 29, Sophia Kranis. On defense, number 44, Merrick Defebach. And number 38, Leah O'Donnell. At left wing, number 10, McKenna Kelly. At right wing, number 57, Caroline Brennick. And starting at center, number 11, Robin Anderson. And now the starting lineup for your University of Delaware Blueheads. Starting in goal, number 31, Kaylee McFadden. On defense, number 14, Mia Bonfilio. And number 15, Ella Herzog. Starting at left wing, number 8, Julia Janowski. At right wing, number 46, Liana Patrick. And starting at center, number 17, Carly Marzano. Your Blue Hens are coached by Ken Deming. The on-ice officials for this afternoon's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are Madeline Weeks and Juliette McComas. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located in the West Virginia zone, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups have been introduced. Tribute paid to nation and those entrusted with its defense. Here we go, here we go. From your vantage point, Delaware traveling left to right in opening period play in their home whites. West Virginia in their navy kits, gold helmets, moving right to left the way you see it on your television monitors today. Sophia Kranis, 2-3 on the year, 6.60 goals against average, save percentage of .814. On the Delaware side, Kaylee McFadden getting the nod, 2-0 with a 2.2 goals against and a save percentage of .895. Carly Marzano to take the opening draw for Delaware. Across from Robin Anderson, the Marzano-Janowski-Patrick line accounting for 3 of Delaware's 4 goals yesterday. We're ready to roll as Madeline Weeks drops the puck on a Saturday afternoon at Gold Arena. Herzog tried to work the puck up the far boards. It's picked up by Marzano after it was bobbled in the slot by Brennick. Held by Bonfilio at the left half wall after the zone was gained. Herzog throws this into the far corner. Karams behind the net. Scrapping forward is Patrick alongside O'Donnell. Flipped in again by Herzog after a failed West Virginia clear. This taken by O'Donnell and thrown up ice. This will come back and icing. Just 43 seconds into the game. And the Blue Hens have themselves an attacking zone faceoff to the right of netminder Sophia Kranas. Sam Schultz, Lena Murto, and Rory Essick on for this attacking zone draw. And holding the right point is Evie Hill, playing this across to Morgan Thrush. Chip past Brennick. It comes back out along the far side. And it will come back another icing. "53 seconds have elapsed at Gold Arena. 2 icings, both at the hands of the Mountaineers. And Schultz lines up across from Anderson at the near circle. Is held in by Hill. Essick walks the line. At the far side, Brennick shovels the puck towards center where McKenna Kelly bats it in over the Delaware stripe. Thrush to Schultz on the counterattack. Schultz up the near wall. Advances the puck to Lena Murto. Murto throws one in. It is blocked from the half boards. Essick trying to get a shot on net. Loses her footing at the goal line extended right side. Evie Hill trying to work in close, but she's pinned to the near corner by Anderson. Shot was directed in, but off target ultimately. Walking up the far boards, Babos was stood up by Thrush at the West Virginia blue line. Taking aim before hustling off for a change is Evie Hill. Fresh defenders on for the Blue Hens. Meanwhile, Babos advances up the near dashers to gain the Delaware line, but is double teamed upon gaining the zone. Lemberg emerges with the puck, and the New Yorker flips it ahead to Rosenthal. Back it comes to Lemberg, who enters up the right dots. Drop pass to Julian Nima. Here, a net front chance from Sophia Rosenthal was blocked. That follow-up comes in from Shaw Downing. It made it on net, but was turned aside. And this will come back another icing against the West Virginia Mountaineers with 17:37 to go in the opening period. The Marzano-Patrick Janowski line back on for the Blue Hens. And the face-off will take place to the right of Sophia Kranas this time. Shot off the draw was wide. Janowski pursues the puck in the near corner, and she leaves this back to Herzog, who holds the right point. Played behind the net, the scrappy Liana Patrick tries to chip it past Longo in low. Here's Janowski with a shot on net, and she scores! Liana Patrick tickles the twine at 2:46, and the Delaware Blue Hens Janowski gets the last touch. No, it was Patrick on the goal. Liana Patrick gets credit with that one from Janowski and Marzano. And the Blue Hens have the early lead. Delaware goal, her 8th of the season, scored by number 46, Liana Patrick. assisted by number 8, Julia Janowski, and number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 46 seconds in the first period. Patrick's 8th from Janowski and Marzano at 2:46. Hens off to a solid start. It was the line that accounted for 75% of the Hens' offensive productivity. Gets one past Kranis, just 2 minutes and 46 seconds in. Delayed penalty coming up against WVU. And play is halted. 3 minutes and 58 seconds in. Interference on Carly Messer. So the Blue Hens are on their first Carl Dubé power play of the afternoon. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington when looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware, 4 diamonds, it's Dubé. West Virginia penalty assessed to number 53, Carly Messer, 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes 58 seconds in the first period. Messer 2 for interference at 3:58. This shot from Schultz was wide. Lemberg emerges from the near corner, takes a body trying to crash the net, couldn't get the shot away on target. This is cleared, raced down by Herzog, just inside her own blue line. Flipped ahead to Murto, but she bobbled the puck at center. Turning it the other way was Hennigan. Maya Hennigan programmed as 99, wearing 17 for the Mountaineers. It's worth noting. And emerging under forechecking pressure from Kelly was Herzog. To leave the puck to Julia Nema. Second power play wave on for the Blue Hens as we near the 5.5-minute mark of the opening period. Hens looking to double up on the Mountaineers. Hill sets up a one-timer from Schultz. This is held for a pause in play by Kranis. 5 shots on goal so far, and they all belong to Blue Hens. Face-off comes to the left of Kranis after that save. 33 seconds remaining on the Carly Messer interference minor. Cross-ice pass went awry. Nema gets it back from Patrick. Thrown into traffic from the top of the near circle. Trying to dig the puck free was Schultz. Essick couldn't throw one on net. Defabaugh clogged up the low slot. This again is cleared. Recovered by Evie Hill. Hill to Patrick as the Hens try to restart. Nothing to show for their first power play of the afternoon. The Hill one-timer was stick-checked at release by Anderson. Puck rolls back to the Delaware blue line, recovered by Lena Murto. Stretched ahead to Patrick up the near boards. Dumped in from 5 feet above the West Virginia blue line. And the Hens get in some fresh legs to try to build on their 1-0 lead as we've passed the 6-minute mark of the opening period. Not too frequently we end up in Gold Arena. But the mobile rig getting called into action this afternoon with our videographer Ellie Bates, as mentioned, on the stand side, and production taking place between the benches. The setup has seemed to work the best in the tight confines of UD Hockey's secondary venue. The Murto shot from the right point skipped wide of the far post. Busey diagonally across to Shaw Downing. Her shot was blocked from the top of the right circle and cleared by Babos. Volleyed back up the far boards by Downing. There's no icing here. And Longo slams the puck off the near wall, ahead to Babos. Recovered again by Riley Lemberg inside her own line. Olivia Huddy leaves this for the accelerating Lemberg. The New Yorkers connect on the breakout. Crashing the net was Rosenthal to put away the rebound. The Blue Hens have got a second. Sophia Rosenthal finishes for her fourth of the year. And it's now 2-0 Delaware. Six. As you saw there on the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay, Sophia Rosenthal finishes off the rebound of Riley Lemberg's initial shot. And that's made it a 2-0 hockey game. And there's another! Just like that. The Hens have got a third as Julia Nema lights the lamp. Took all of 28 seconds. Nema from Bonfilio on the third Delaware goal of the afternoon. We're only 8 minutes in, friends. Hens keep pouring it on. Lemberg's going to get the secondary on the Nema goal. Delaware's second goal, fourth of the season, scored by number 54, Sophia Rosenthal. Assisted by number 21, Riley Lemberg, and number 6, Olivia Huddy. Time of the goal, 7 minutes 31 seconds in the second period. Rosenthal's fourth from Lemberg and Huddy at 7:31. Delaware's third goal, sixth of the season, scored by number 12, Julia Nema. Assisted by number 14, Mia Bonfilio, and number 21, Riley Lemberg. Time of the goal, 7 minutes 59 seconds in the first period. Nema's sixth from Bonfilio and Lemberg at 7:59. So that's got us caught up. Essick off the centering pass. Shot was blocked. Follow-up was wide of the near post. Thrush recovers. Puck tipped by Brennick. Offline. Anderson lumbers up the far dots. Gains red before backhanding the puck in behind the Delaware goal and hustling off for a change. It's worth noting only 11 skaters on the West Virginia side. Crashing the net for a shot was Mazer, looking to add to her 17 goals so far this season, but it was sticked high behind the cage. Battle for the rebound emanates at the near half wall. Emerging is Hill. Cross-ice pass. Essick can't chase it down. McGovern in front of the scorer's table with help from O'Donnell. Advance beyond the reach of McGovern. Mazer tied up in front of the Delaware bench. Thrush holding the Blue Hens line and playing this puck up the near wall. Fresh legs on for the Blue Hens. We're past halfway in the first period of a 3-0 hockey game. Delaware leading West Virginia, breaking out strongly with goals from Patrick, Rosenthal, and Nema. Rosenthal again, rolling puck up ice, chased down by Lemberg before the goal line up the far wall. She tries to wrap around, now she's got support from Julia Nima. This is left to Downing at the right point. Thrown in low again, handled in the near corner by Rosenthal, who lost her footing. Sophia Rosenthal with the second of Delaware's 3 goals, surrounded by navy blue sweaters, and she gives this away to O'Donnell. Nima recovers in the neutral zone. She throws the puck off the near dashers. It's picked up by Mazer. Advance to Abby McGovern. Under duress from Huddy. McGovern dumps in. Playing the puck to the near corner was Kaylee McFadden. And that will count as the first West Virginia shot on goal. Shots 8-1 in Delaware's favor to this point. 8 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first period. Delaware with a 3-0 lead over the Mountaineers of West Virginia. This is cleared by Huddy, volleyed back in by Hennigan. Downing plays the carom shot up the near wall. Busey leaves this for the accelerating Liana Patrick. Here's a 2-on-3 advance for Delaware. Patrick gets a shot on net from the top of the near circle. It was batted down and away by Kranis, and the Hens are pushed back to center to reset. Bonfilio up the left wing boards, found traffic just inside the blue line. Hennigan had play tied up. And now Hennigan pursuing the puck up the far wall is pursued as well by Sam Schultz, turning up the forechecking heat and taking the puck back away for the Hens. Past 12 minutes in the first period. We're desperate for an ad break. After Delaware pumped West Virginia for 3 early goals. Bonfilio working the corner. Centering pass. Sails beyond the reach of Schultz. Herzog tried to throw one in from inside the line, but it was blocked away in traffic. Jennifer Longo corrals the puck for West Virginia. She lazily skates up the near boards. It is batted down at center by Schultz. Leading the re-entry is Lena Murto. Murto's shot was high, but into the glove of Sophia Kranis it goes. And we've got that stoppage with 7 minutes to go in the first period. Delaware leading 3-0 over West Virginia from Gold Arena. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Long and Greenberg will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. That's LONG. Or visit injuryde.com. Icing waved off. Winning the race to the puck was Mazer, but the shot attempt from Brennick bobbled off target. This is picked up by Marzano, launched in up the far boards after she gained the red line, but only just. That enables a changing of the guard for the Blue Hens to try to pad this 3-0 lead over West Virginia even further. Defabot clears. Rosenthal from her own line pushes through traffic up the near wall. Rosenthal's shot. She was bothered as she got that away. It was on net. O'Donnell, after turning up the pressure, tries to clear her own zone up the far wall, but she was stood up by Lemberg. Puck ends up in the control of Huddy, who's angled to the near side by Kelly at the West Virginia blue line. Shot made it on net. Stick saved by Kranis. Keeps this a 3-0 game. Lemberg, right down the pipe, denied. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Faceoff comes to the left of Sophia Kranis, who has stopped 9 of 12 shots on goal to this point, make it 10 of 13, as she turns one aside right off the draw. Downing protects the near point. She caroms the puck to Busey below the cage. This comes back to Downing, working in low, centering pass, sails past Schultz's reach. She plays the ricochet off the far boards. Is tied up now in the corner by Mazer. The scrum attracts a couple other participants. West Virginia clears. Huddy tried to find Downing across ice in the neutral zone, but ultimately to no avail, and Downing is pushed back deep into her own territory to send this puck clear to center. Longo winds up from distance. Sick save by McFadden. Turns the puck into the far corner of the Delaware end. This is pushed clear by Busey off the setup from Huddy. Kelly recovered in neutral territory for the Mountaineers, but Busey perseveres and drives in over the West Virginia line. Anderson recovers. Stealing the puck from her is Marzano, who steamrolls up the near boards back into West Virginia territory, but she was pinched off her feet heading to the corner and ultimately lost the puck. 4 minutes to go in opening period play from Gold Arena. Delaware's got a 3-0 lead over West Virginia. Another breakout foiled. And Herzog's got to skate this one up ice. Marzano gains red, throws the puck into the left corner, and she hustles off for a change. Meanwhile, Janowski crashes the net. She turns up the forechecking pressure on Longo. Kelly could not maintain the West Virginia advance, and the shot from Liana Patrick is covered by Sophia Kranis with 3:39 to go in the first period of a 3-0 game, advantage Delaware. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Juliana Babos had time and space until 15 feet from the net when the Delaware defense had caught up to her and blocked the shot opportunity. O'Donnell back in her own zone. The clearing attempt from Defebach was turned right back to her. O'Donnell looking for space. Lemberg tries to take away her passing lanes. McGovern stood up by Hill at the Delaware blue line. Loose puck corralled by Julia Nima. We're in the antepenultimate minute of the first period. Hens lead 3-0. Here's Lemberg over the crossbar from 40 feet. Puck rolls up the far side, I should say, and it's walked by Juliana Babos up ice. She tips it past Hill, wins the foot race to the puck, but fans on it in the near corner. That enables Hill to work it up ice to Nima. On further to Rory Essick into a 1-on-2. Essick stick handling, trying to generate a shot lane, but Hennigan had her marked well at the top of the circles. Loose puck corralled by Mazer. Kelly advances it further to Babos. Thrown in from distance, forced to play it was McFadden as we come to the final 2 minutes of the opening period. Huddy finds Murto. This is a 2-on-2, now 2-on-3 Delaware attack. Murto at the right half wall. Leaves this to Janowski. At center point, the puck bounced off her stick, was chased down by Carly Messer, and thrown up ice. Juliet McComas says there's no icing here, with 1:40 to go. In the first period, Delaware with a 3-0 lead over West Virginia in the Saturday matinee from Gold Arena. Downing leaves this to Murto and hustles off for a change. Janowski flips the puck off the backboards. Chased down. Janowski couldn't corral it as Jennifer Longo on the back check had the advantage by a couple lengths in that race to the puck. This is Herzog turning it up the near glass. Recovered by Anderson and thrown through bodies along the near wall. Herzog behind her own goal recovers for the Hens. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. This shot from Marzano was wide. Marzano holds the right point, chasing down her own rebound. Put net front. Janowski tried to jam one home on the welcome mat, but to no avail. The stick of Sophia Kranis up for her 12th save. Puck is tied up along the far short boards. In the battle for the rebound, Marzano taken off her feet. O'Donnell recovers and clears. Final 15 seconds. Herzog forced to play the puck. Ahead to Patrick. Over the line it goes, but Patrick is outnumbered by Mountaineers after gaining the line. Mazur tries to steamroll past Herzog. The final seconds of the opening period tick away, and that will do it for the first. Through 20 minutes, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 3, West Virginia Mountaineers 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Elegant, luxurious, one of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside the Delaware Hockey Network. Welcome back inside Gold Arena. As we prepare to start the second period, the first 20, a Delaware tour de force, as we see on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Liana Patrick on the doorstep, putting away the rebound of the Janowski shot, just 2:46 into the first period, putting the Hens up. Followed then by second chance goals from Sophia Rosenthal and Julia Nima to give the Blue Hens a 3-0 first period lead. Shots 15-3 in favor of the Blue Hens through the first 20 minutes of action. Clock reset for 20 as we prepare to start period number 2. Puck is down, they're off in the second. Babos up the right wing boards, gains the Delaware zone. She tried to set up Kelly net front on this fresh sheet of ice, but to no avail. Marzano ties up the puck. Bonfilio works it ahead to Patrick. Hens dump and change. This is advanced up the near dashers by Jennifer Longo. Slowed up at center. Hill recovers behind her own net. From your vantage point, Delaware moving right to left. Here in second period play in their home whites. If you're just joining us, the West Virginia Mountaineers clad in navy and gold, moving left to right. From your vantage point, this puck is covered by Sophia Kranis, and we've got a pause in play. Face-off coming to Kranis' right. And the big guns are on for Delaware again. Schultz, Murto, and Essick working as this forward combination. Puck thrown in immediately off the draw by Sam Schultz. Covered and held once again by Kranis. Face off again, comes to the near circle. Josie Billett beaten for the puck by McGovern right in front of the scorer's table. McGovern plays the carom shot behind the net. This will be recovered by Murto in the far corner of the Delaware zone. Murto clears, Schultz up the right dots, leads a 2-on-2. She chips the puck over the blue line beyond the reach of Defebach and heads off for some fresh legs in her stead. Defebach's breakout pass was broken up by Murto. She couldn't connect with Anderson. Hill covers, advances to Rosenthal. Rosenthal steered to the far corner by Defebach, couldn't get a shot away. She stick handles to try to get some better options in front of her, but ultimately to no avail. Lemberg reaching at the right point, could not hold the zone. Huddy swats it in from center after the Mountaineers cleared with a delayed offside in place. Defebach had time to react behind her own net for West Virginia. 2 minutes and 15 seconds have elapsed in the second period. Delaware 3, West Virginia 0. That shot from Rosenthal was wide. Nima working below the net. Tries to set up Rosenthal on the doorstep. Stick made it on puck, but the shot again was off target. Only one shot on goal for Delaware so far in the second period. This comes back to Lemberg at her own line for Delaware. Stretch pass bounces off the stick of Julia Mike Janowski. With two Julias in the room, and there they both were vying for the puck, Nima and Janowski. Julia Janowski needed a dressing room identifier. Somebody said, how about Mike? And the rest, as they say, is history. Here's Janowski trying to kick the puck free from the near corner of her own zone to no avail. Shooting was Hennigan from distance, but the puck skipped wide of the far post. Hennigan again. Backhand intercepted by Huddy, clogging the slot, and she pushes this back through neutral territory. Olivia Huddy switches gears, but her advance will be called back offside. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Babos can't get through traffic at center. Marzano's got her tied up after Bonfilio had the initial pressure on. Cross-ice feed in the direction of Patrick, driven back in behind the West Virginia goal. Patrick was angled off her feet. Marzano offering good puck support, looking for a lane. Plays the puck to herself at the far corner short boards. Back to Patrick below the net. Trying to find Bonfilio at the top of the left circle. That pass was intercepted and cleared by Babos. McGovern couldn't connect on a cross-ice feed to Anderson. This is walked by Lena Murto. Up the right dots, backhand shot, covered and frozen by Kranis for the pause with 15:23 to go. In the second period, Delaware with a 3-0 lead over West Virginia in their second of 3 games this weekend from Gold Arena. Delaware yesterday improved to 12-5-2 by virtue of a 4-1 victory over Rowan at Hollydale Ice Arena in New Jersey. The Profs will take on the Blue Hens at Fred Rust Arena tomorrow afternoon. Hill behind her own net. To McFadden, to Murto, to Busey. Good puck movement, facilitated easy motion through the neutral zone, but Busey throwing the puck in was wide. And the Hens are forced to regroup in neutral territory after the Mountaineers clear. Busey and Defebach tied up to the right of netminder Sophia Kranis, who stopped 14 of 17 shots so far for the Mountaineer side. Lemberg gets one on net, follow-up Nima one-timer off the rebound. Bobbled it wide of the near post by a good 5 feet. Of the far post, I should say, near post from my vantage point. But our nears and our fars, our rights and our lefts are all flipped with Studio 2 in place between the benches at Gold Arena this afternoon. O'Donnell gave way to Lemberg. No, that one didn't make it in. Kranis with the save, and play is paused as she freezes the puck. Solid chance for the Hens here with Julian Nima bursting through traffic and trying to go top corner. Kranis with the initial save, and Sophia Kranis thanking her lucky stars that puck rolled out of harm's way, wide of the far post, and keeping this game 3-0. Another quick stop after another Kranis save. Lemberg wins the draw over Anderson in the far circle. Huddy holds the left point after the puck caromed from below the goal. Lemberg gets a lazy shot away. This covered again by Kranis for save number 18 on 21 shots on goal to West Virginia's 4. Face-off will come near side. Another shot, another save. Marzano wins this draw. The shot initially from Herzog was blocked. Patrick got one on net, but it was blockered down and away by Kranis. This is Bonfilio. Off the near corner boards to Marzano, net front feed, nobody home. This is picked up by Robin Anderson. Walked beyond center and wristed into the near corner of the Delaware end. Patrick won the foot race to the goal line, but Babos had the angle to the puck. She couldn't make anything happen, though, as the Delaware defensive resistance came barreling in. Anderson holding the line. Patrick could not clear the zone. Longo protects center point. Those two collide. And now the Hens clear thanks to Bonfilio. Patrick flips the puck from center, minus a few feet, into the near corner of the West Virginia zone, and this is going to come back an icing. .12:30 to go in the second period. Delaware guilty of an icing. Pinned in their zone with a 3-0 lead over West Virginia. Mazur joined by Marzano. One more stride from Patrick. And plays continuing on. Speaking of Patrick, here she comes up the left wing wall in two-ply defensive pressure. Liana Patrick looking for space, stripped of the puck by Longo. Rather, that's by Defabaugh. Defabaugh lets this one go up the middle. And this will come back an icing too. Much to the dismay of West Virginia, thinking they had the race to the goal line won. Ultimately, after conferring, Madeline Weeks and Juliette McComas deemed this was not an icing, and play will restart at center. 8 minutes gone in the second period. Delaware leading 3-0, and we restart at center after this icing is called back. Merrick Deffabaugh behind her own net caroms the puck up the near boards. It's held in by Thrush for the Hens. Murto could not center through traffic. Mazer with the takeaway. Recovered by Delaware's Evie Hill and walked back in up the right wing wall. The centering pass to Murto did not connect. Shaw Downing's got no company on the way back up ice, but McFadden was forced to play the puck on the long throw-in. So the Hens are forced to regain territory the old-fashioned way yet again. Murto did have the red line this time before caroming the puck behind the West Virginia goal. Hennigan sends it back out beyond center. Downing recovers for the Hens. Schultz off the far wall. Connects with Hill, but she's triple teamed well above the West Virginia blue line, and that keeps play in the neutral zone. Here's Babos with a takeaway. Shot sticked aside by McFadden. 5 shots, 5 saves so far for Kaylee McFadden this afternoon. As we wind our way, that was off the frame of the goal to the halfway point in the second period. Murto could not clear. Anderson holds the right point. Schultz has some space up the middle, and she gains her own line. Advancing pass to Evie Hill sets up a 1-on-2. Hill working close, steered by Anderson to the near corner, has double resistance now in the form of Longo. Huddy held the line, but she gave the puck away. It is recovered by West Virginia's Robin Anderson and advanced as far as 5 feet before center before she lets it go. Lemberg turned on the defensive heat. Ella Herzog emerging the other way. Odd woman rush for the Blue Hens. Drop pass from Herzog to Nima. In the slot, Lemberg backhand was turned aside by Kranis. And this is cleared up the far wall by McGovern for the Mountaineers. Kelly couldn't reel in the stretch pass. Olivia Huddy turns up the Jets, circling up the left wing boards. She dumps the puck in behind the net. She chases it down but lost her footing, trying to come to a stop as Longo put the pressure on her and ultimately emerges with the vulcanized rubber. We've passed halfway. Delaware's got a 3-0 lead over West Virginia from Gold Arena in the first half of our Saturday doubleheader on the Delaware Hockey Network. Caroline Brennett gains the Delaware line. Lost her footing. She was angled into the boards where an opening didn't exist. Two-a-side scrum develops for the puck. As a result, it's batted behind the net by McGovern. Controlled now by Mazer. Mazer surrounded by white sweaters. Lemberg and Herzog keep the pressure on her. And this puck is walked by Sophia Rosenthal to center. She gets one on net from distance. It is paddled away. This shot attempt up close from Julian Nima. Crashing the rebound off Kranis' stick. Couldn't find the back of the net. 8.5 to go in the second. Delaware kept scoreless through 9 second period shots to this point. Have not been able to build on their 3-0 lead over the Mountaineers. Merrick Deffabaugh, surrounded by forechecking pressure from both Patrick and Janowski, turned the puck over. This was thrown in by Marzano from high up in the Delaware zone, far side. Hennigan was pickpocketed by the other 17 before she could leave the zone. And Carly Marzano puts in the 4th Delaware goal of the afternoon. Marzano off the steal. Strips the puck just inside the line, walks into the slot, and buries her 7th of the year to make it a 4-0 hockey game. This coming 12-14 into the second period. A Delaware goal. Her 7th of the season. Scored by number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the unassisted goal, 12 minutes, 14 seconds in the second period. Marzano's 7th unassisted at 12:14. We've got a pause as Billett and Messer and a few others got tied up and were slow to get back on their feet in that puck battle to the left of Kaylee McFadden, who came up with 3 rapid-fire saves in the span of about, half a second to keep the Mountaineers scoreless. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele. From broadcast to social, from print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. We've got the East Coast covered. We've got the West Coast covered. And we're happy to chat today about how we can build bridges between your brand and the people you serve. 412communications.com. This is Offside. Face-off will come just above the Delaware blue line with 6 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the second period. Delaware, thanks to Carly Marzano, now with a 4-0 lead over the Mountaineers. Mazer was double-teamed in the far corner. This shot made it through from Longo, sticked away by McFadden. Mazer to Kelly. Back to Mazer it goes. Mazer swarmed in the far corner, did find Hennigan, but the shot was blocked in traffic. Abby McGovern, confronted by Huddy. Batting the puck out of harm's way was Herzog, clogging up the low slot. This shot makes it through. Herzog tries to bring it down. She's got Mazer tied up behind the net. She finds Essick, who clears, but this will come back and icing with 5:29 to go. In the second period, Delaware leading 4-0 over West Virginia. Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to help you achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. To learn more, visit desportsmed.com. Hill lost skate contact with the line as Essick advanced up the near boards, and this will come back offside with 5:02 to go in the second period. Face-off right in front of us. Thanks to the magic of TV. Lemberg lost her footing but gained the West Virginia line. Volleying the puck back was Defabach. O'Donnell slowed up the middle by Lemberg. Nima corrals the loose puck and generates a 3-on-2 attack. Cross-slot pass to Lemberg. Centering feed fanned on by Rosenthal. Here's Lemberg again. Shooting from the top of the circle. Rebound put back. No, Nima couldn't finish. A couple rapid-fire saves by Kranis, and we've got a pause in the action. They're the first from the Lemberg initial shot. Nima had lots of open ice to work with, but Sophia Kranis lunges to cover the puck at the far post with 4.5 to go in the second period. Play has resumed. This shot, a redirect from Nima off a Bonfilio chance, tipped into the path of Sophia Kranis and held for the pause with 4:19 to go in second period play. Lemberg back in for the attacking zone draw, but this is controlled by the Mountaineers' Riley Mazer. She could not clear. Bonfilio held the left point. Nima traverses below the goal. She comes out the right side. Centering pass sails beyond the reach of Thrush. It is picked up by Babos. Advanced to Kelly. She's got a one-on-one. Kelly beat her defender. Backhand shot was wide. Rosenthal couldn't clear up the near wall. Holding the point was Hennigan for West Virginia. We've entered the final 4 minutes of the second period from Gold Arena. Delaware leading the Mountaineers 4-0. Everybody back on side, trying to walk up the middle was Mazer, but she was double teamed and stripped of the puck 5 feet inside the Delaware blue line. Rosenthal dumps the puck in to the West Virginia end. Lemberg, the lone forechecker. The other Blue Hens change as we come to the final 200 of the second period. This puck is tied up in the far corner. Lemberg looking for space. She's found Patrick. Shot was stick-checked and covered by Kranis for a pause. That was the 14th Delaware shot of period number 2. 192 seconds to go in the second. Delaware 4, West Virginia 0, and the Hens have an attacking zone face-off coming up to the left of Sophia Kranis. Anderson met by Marzano at the far dot. Marzano rings the puck behind the goal to the near corner. Held by Janowski. That shot popped up in the atmosphere off the paddle of Kranis. Nobody home for the rebound putback. 2:50 to go in the second period. Hens look to be getting another attacking zone face-off as this comes back and icing. 2:45 remaining in the second period. Face-off will stay to the left of Kranis as center Carly Marzano elects. Robin Anderson, face-off specialist on the other side. We've got play whistled dead with 2:40 to go in the second. Looked to be a puck out of play. Hand pass ruled against Delaware. Madeline Weeks says it comes back because it was completed in the neutral zone. In the NCAA rulebook, penalty for a hand pass is loss of zone. So this goes all the way back. 2:20 remaining in the second. 4-0 the Delaware lead over the Mountaineers, and wouldn't you know it, the Blue Hens are back on the attack. Holding the near circle, or rather the near corner, was Schultz. The shot from Huddy into the pads, and the rebound is in. .204 to go in the second period, and Lena Murto has got one for the Blue Hens to make it 5-0. Lena Murto with her 6th of the season. We're going to see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. Assists are going to go to Schultz and Huddy on Delaware's 5th of the afternoon. absolute domination from the Blue Hens at Gold Arena, putting up a 5 spot on the Mountaineers. Oh, Delaware goal! Her 6th of the season. Scored by number 19, Lena Murto. Assisted by number 24, Sam Schultz, and number 6, Olivia Huddy. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 56 seconds in the second period. Murto's 6th from Schultz and Huddy at 17:56. Final 75 seconds of the second period. Murto looking on the wraparound, couldn't get one past on the doorstep. She had the shot on net, but Kranis sealed off the far corner of the cage. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Hill took aim from close to no avail. Puck is loose in front. Now pulling up is Thrush. Back to the left corner. Schultz winds up. Long shot. Blocked down in traffic. Where's the puck? Off the post, that shot from Lena Murto. Mazer can't clear. Murto swarms her. Throwing the puck in from the corner was Hill, but she didn't have the line on it. It skittered through the slot and is pushed back out to center by Babos. Murto gains the zone, 25 seconds to go in the second period. Cassie McFadden turns on the forechecking heat as the Blue Hens get fresh legs on all around. McFadden behind the cage. Essick tries to maintain the puck, but Longo takes it away. Final 6 seconds of the second period upon us. And that will do it for the first 40 minutes. The score through 2 periods: Delaware Blue Hens 5, West Virginia Mountaineers 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the second intermission. It's all brought to you by Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back inside Gold Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network as we're just about set to get the third period underway. Delaware leading West Virginia 5-0 through 40 minutes. Second period goals came from Carly Marzano off this attacking zone takeaway. And then Lena Murto getting her sixth of the season. With 2 minutes and change to go. In the second period, digging a loose puck from in front of Sophia Kranis to give the Hens their fifth of the afternoon. Ready to roll for period number 3. Delaware has outshot West Virginia 34-9. Through the first 40 minutes of play. Hens traveling from left to right the way you see it here in third period action in their home whites. The Mountaineers of West Virginia in navy blue and gold. Moving from right to left, again the way you see it. Marzano confronts Mazer, forced the hurry-up breakout pass. Couldn't force the turnover though, but the Mountaineers pin in their zone a few extra seconds. McKenna Kelly up the left wing boards, tied up by Patrick, separated from the puck. Evie Hill trails back in the near corner of her own zone to recover, and she floats this 2/3 of the way up ice right into the path of Longo. Longo holds her own line but gives way to Janowski. She throws this puck wide of the near post by about 1.5 feet. Blue Hens change. Maya Hennigan, slowed up in neutral zone traffic, stays with the play and the puck. Backhands it behind the Delaware goal, which through 40 minutes, Kaylee McFadden has kept all 9 shots that she's seen out of it. Maintenance day for Maddie Boyle, senior netminder. We'll expect to see her back tomorrow as Rowan is in town. And then the following weekend, the DVCHC playoffs taking place at the Center Ice Rink in Harrington, Delaware, on the grounds of the Delaware State Fair. We won't be there this year, but we will be back with the Delaware women on March 2 and 3 when they host the Terriers of Boston University in a pair of tune-ups in advance of the American Collegiate Hockey Association National Championships. Lemberg dekes past Anderson. She tries to cut between defenders, but she's steered to the near wall by Brennick right as she gains the zone. Nima drives the puck in deep. Rosenthal unable to stand up. Jennifer Longo circling behind the net. Longo slams this off the far wall right in front of the Mountaineers bench, and this will come back an icing. With 17 minutes and 33 seconds to go in regulation, and Delaware with a comfy, cozy 5-0 lead over the West Virginia Mountaineers. Coming up later today on the Delaware Hockey Network, the AAU men from Delaware taking on Penn State Harrisburg. Airtime 5 o'clock, game time 5:30 from Fred Rust Arena. Three minutes have elapsed in the third period. Lemberg with the neutral zone takeaway, but she couldn't find Nima across ice. That pass blocked by Longo. Nima retraces her steps and walks back in to Mountaineer territory. She skates a tight circle in the far corner, but is pressured by Hennigan. Lemberg assisted to hold the zone. Mazer couldn't chip it free. Centering pass from Nima sails past Busey on the doorstep, and this goes all the way back into the Delaware end where Shaw Downing hustles to recover. 3 minutes and 40 seconds have elapsed in the third period. Juliana Babos. Drop pass to Mazer. Her shot was waffle boarded aside by McFadden. Looked like it had the line. Follow-up chance from Mazer blocked by Patrick. Holding the zone was Defabaugh, but her shot in traffic was likewise blocked. Busey's got a one-on-one. She dekes to the middle, backhand shot into the pads of Kranis. At the 35th Delaware chance. Follow-up came from Busey, but it was wide. Downing lost the right point, and she's driven back to center by McGovern. Madeline Weeks whistles play dead, signaling a cross check at the 3:25 mark of the third period. Downing off for cross checking. This 4:25 of the third period. And the Blue Hens head to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the afternoon. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 2, Shaw Downing. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes 25 seconds in the third period. Downing, 2 for cross-checking at 4:25. "35 seconds gone in this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill." Hill recovering at center for the Blue Hens. This shot from Babos turned aside by McFadden. Babos again to Anderson at the near half wall. She's tied up by Patrick. Hill clogging the slot with Schultz and Huddy, the other penalty killers for the Hens, and they're all going to change up as this puck is launched up the near wall. They've been out for the first minute and 25 seconds. Bonfilio, Herzog, Marzano, and Murto. The next 4 on for the Hens. Carly Marzano with another neutral zone takeaway. She lofts the puck to get it beyond the reach of the back-checking Merrick Defabach, who could not clear the zone. Lena Murto with a hard shot. Kranis with the waffle board save. Nobody home for the rebound putback chance. The Downing penalty's got 5 seconds to go. And the Hens successful on the kill, spending plenty of time in the West Virginia zone. $13:20 remaining in the third. Hens with a 5-0 lead over the Mountaineers. Here's Rosenthal with a center ice takeaway. But she's bodied off the puck by Defabach upon gaining the West Virginia line. Lemberg back on her own end. Leaves this to Huddy. Thrown off the corner boards. Pursued by Mazer, now walked up the middle by Thrush. Shot was blocked. Clogging the slot again was Longo. Nima could not control the puck in the far corner. Messer did not clear. Olivia Huddy walking through. Slowed up about 10 feet from the cage. She protects the puck. She leaves Lemberg a shot at the right point, but it was well off its mark. Rosenthal heads off. Meanwhile, Nima cycles to Lemberg in the near corner. 12:10 to go in this 5-0 Delaware lead over West Virginia. Here's Lemberg off the feed from Essick, across to Marzano. Rather, that was Julian Nima. Looked like a 17 from our angle. The drop pass to Lemberg saw her shot from 40 into the pads of Kranis. Kelly's got a breakaway for WVU. Deke, no. Couldn't get the shot through. Penalty coming up, and it will go against the Blue Hens. Nima's off for tripping. At the 7:40 mark of the third period. So another Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill awaits the Blue Hens. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty assessed to number 12, Julian Nima. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 40 seconds in the third period. Nima, 2 for tripping at 7:40. Marzano, Murto, Downing, and Herzog, the 4 Delaware penalty killers. Downing launches the puck from behind her blue line to across the other blue line before Longo turns it back up the near wall and comes pile driving in. Longo kept high in the zone by Marzano. Dishes the puck to O'Donnell. Her shot was blocked. Hens clear. 10:20 to go. Half the Nima penalty is expired. Juliana Babos leaves the puck in the near corner for Mazer, but it's trapped at the kick plate by Ella Herzog. Now it's a two-a-side battle. Herzog confronted by Babos and Mazer. Mazer emerging with the puck, but she gives it away to Downing below the Delaware goal. 35 to go in the Nima penalty. This is Sam Schultz up the middle, across the WVU blue line into a 1-on-2. She's steered to the near corner by Longo. Babos recovers the puck for the Mountaineers, but Patrick takes it right back for the Hens. Similar size, similar speed, similar tenacity as Courtney Marino. Patrick plays the puck behind the West Virginia goal. Hens are back to full strength with 9:16 to go in regulation in this 5-0 rout in the works of the West Virginia Mountaineers. Longo clears the zone. Huddy drives the puck back in. Delayed offside negated as Patrick tags up. Thrush slowed up by Anderson, trying to work up the far wall just above the blue line. Digging the puck free is Corey Busey. She leaves it back to Huddy. Around the horn this goes to Cassie McFadden. And it's carried back into West Virginia territory by Nima. First shot was denied, so too the second by Kranis. A pair of rapid-fire saves for the West Virginia netminder, who sprawls to get her footing back. Busey with the puck now in the far corner. Hassled by O'Donnell. This is tied up again to the right of Kranis' office as we come to the final 8 minutes of the contest. Defebach behind her net. Advances the puck to Kelly. And now to Riley Mazer, leading scorer on this roster today with 17 goals on the season. Overall leading scorer Ali Schwind, who's got 20 on the season, out of action today. Mazer could not add an 18th as she was overpowered by a strong Delaware back check once again. 7:20 to go. Nima lines up a shot. She found iron behind Kranis, nearly a 6 for the Blue Hens. Hill to Rosenthal. Rosenthal up the right wing boards, tries to deke past Anderson but lost the puck. Lemberg lost the zone, and this is cleared back as far as the Delaware blue line, with Lemberg unable to make any further play on the puck due to the delayed offside. Herzog gains center before dumping the puck in. It is chased down by Janowski and Lemberg. Hennigan chips it up the near wall as far as center before Herzog worked it ahead to Lemberg, who swatted the puck back deep into West Virginia territory, and we've got play whistled dead with 6 minutes and 21 seconds to go in regulation. The Dubé name has been a family tradition in Delaware dating to 1895 and is synonymous with 4 generations of fine custom jewelry in the First State. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special. Visit Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington, Delaware, home of tax-free shopping. In Delaware, for diamonds, it's Dubé. Downing sure to gain the center line before letting the puck fly up the near boards. It is walked back by Babos the other direction. Babos shoots into a 1-on-3. McFadden with the easy stick save, paddling the puck to the far corner. We've entered the final 6 minutes. Centering pass. Kelly gets one on net. Trying to freeze the puck was McFadden, but it stayed loose. Kelly wraparound, denied by McFadden. Kelly again. Steered behind the net by Marzano. Puck is stripped from Mazer in the near corner. Worked by Janowski over center. Thrown behind the West Virginia goal. Blue Hens change, 5:20 remaining. This pushed over the line by Abby McGovern off a feed from McKenna Kelly that went mildly astray. Mazer again up the middle. Slowed up by Essick. Bonfilio bothers the shot and sends it up into the rafters, out of action. With 5 minutes to go. Delaware leading West Virginia 5-0, and we're pretty sure that Elvis has long left the building. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution tailored to your situation, the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation at injuryde.com or call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664. That's 302-466-LONG. Schultz shot from the right dot was on target, but saved by Kranis. Rebound race down opposite side, thrown in by Essick. Murto bothered in the far corner. Found help in the form of Sam Schultz, but the puck was stripped and cleared by Anderson. Bonfilio chases this down at her own blue line. The backhand from Busey sends the puck over center, but Brennick turns it back the other way before heading off for a pair of fresh legs in her stead just the same. Final 4 minutes from Gold Arena. Busey to Huddy. Pass was blocked, so was the shot. Riley Mazer pushes up the left wing boards. She's slowed up mildly by Huddy at the line, but she keeps on ticking. She got a shot away. McFadden with save number 15. 5 different goal scorers for Delaware today. Nima, Marzano, Murto, Patrick, and Rosenthal. And this puck is covered by Sophia Kranis for her 36th save of the afternoon. 3.5 to go. Looking again at what's to come on the DHN later today. The UD Blue Hens AAU men's team will host Penn State Harrisburg. Game time 5:30. We'll be on the air at 5 o'clock with senior night festivities from Fred Rust Arena. Lemberg trapped in the near corner by Longo. Plays the puck behind the net, but she gave it away to O'Donnell. Inside the final 3 minutes, Herzog found Lemberg on the breakout pass, but Rosenthal was caught unawares the rest of the way up the neutral zone. We've come to the final 2.5. Lemberg in the far corner, surrounded by navy blue sweaters. Cycle to Anima, rather. Thrush lost her footing after being fed the puck. She pops back up, protects. Backdoor feed intended for Lemberg. She was canceled out. Janowski's shot was blocked by O'Donnell. Follow-up chance from Janowski, 1-2. This is frozen by Sophia Kranis for a pause. 1:55 to go. From Gold Arena. And we'll do it all again tomorrow as the Blue Hen ladies take on Rowan in a 3:30 Sunday matinee. And with football season no longer something to contend with, we certainly hope you can join us, be it here in the flesh at Fred Rust Arena, or be it on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412. Final 108 seconds. Another face-off win from Marzano, and a goal! Morgan Thrush, oh captain, my captain! Gives the Hens their 6th. We're going to see this again right from the face-off. It came at 18:15. It was Thrush from Marzano, and we're actually going to see it again on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay right now. Marzano with a clean face-off win and a clean shot from Morgan Thrush to get her 2nd of the year. We're down to the final minute. 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute. Delaware goal, her 2nd of the season. Scored by number 22, Morgan Thrush. Assisted by number 17, Carly Marzano. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 15 seconds in the 3rd period. Thrush's 2nd from Marzano at 18:15. Final 25 seconds of the game. Drop pass from Busey led to a wide Schultz shot. And that, friends, will do it as the Delaware Blue Hens have defeated West Virginia by a tally of 6-0. Today's final score, Delaware Blue Hens 6, West Virginia Mountaineers 0. Final shots on goal, Delaware 44, West Virginia 15. Fans, it's time for the 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Today's 3rd star, with a 15-save shutout for Delaware, number 31, Kaylee McFadden. Today's number 2 star with a game-winning goal, number 46, Liana Patrick. And the number 1 star of the game, recording a goal and 2 assists for Delaware, number 17, Carly Marzano. That will do it for us on the Delaware Hockey Network for the first half of our Saturday doubleheader. Back with more at 5 o'clock as the Blue Hen AAU men take on Penn State Harrisburg. We'll have that for you here on the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Once again, the final score, Delaware Blue Hens 6, West Virginia Mountaineers 0 for the whole crew. James Witherite saying thank you for your company. We'll see you again in just a couple hours on the Delaware Hockey Network, all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.